Jerry Atensi with CNTV, and today we are in Parker, Colorado. We are right off of Lincoln here at Lifetime Tans. I am with the owner and founder, Paul. Paul, basically for the past couple years here, you guys have been providing top quality tanning for people who walk through your doors, everything from UV tanning as well as the UV free. Tell me why Parker and why you thought there was a need here.
Well, we've seen an opportunity here in Parker just because of for one, it was the location being right on Lincoln Avenue, and the parking that we have out front of the facility. It's easy to get in, easy to get out. We just thought Parker would be a great place to start our Lifetime business.
Fantastic. And speaking of great location, great place, when we walk in here, your folks must feel like they're on vacation the minute they walk in here.
Yeah, we get a lot of comments about that. I mean, look at the scenery we have around us. 10 tons of bamboo, wicker, little tiki huts. We call it Gilligan's Island on steroids, and we really we feel like we brought the beach to Colorado.
Not only that, but we've got the climate around here where it's not summer all the time, year-round, and so this is kind of summertime in here all the time, and you guys control the sun in here, don't you?
That's right. You'll never have an overexposed of a suntan in this place. Everything's in a controlled environment.
You've got a total of 13 rooms, 11 beds here?
Yeah, 13 rooms total. We have two spray rooms. One is a custom, one is a Mystic spray booth, and all the 11 booths are UV tanning beds.
Speaking of the UV tanning beds, you're talking about if somebody wants to come on here, lay down, get a tan, they can do that, stand up, get a tan, either way.
That's right. We have two stand-ups. We have a high-pressure mix. It's called a Ringo. And then we have the other one that pretty much everybody's familiar with, just 160-watt, 48 bulb stand-up. And then we have lay-downs, 8 lay-downs to go with it.
Tell me more about these high-pressure sunboard.
Yeah, that's right. We are the only salon in Parker with high-pressure tanning. It's an incredible bed. It's all UVA ray. There's no UVB in this one, but it's all bronzing.
Basically, you control everything in here. You control the climate, you control the safety, you basically can control how much they're getting or how less. So tell me about how convenience, how long do they have to stay in these beds for?
Well, our top bed is a 15-minute max time, but most of our high-speed beds are a 12-minute run time. And the nice thing is, what I tell people, year-round tanning at Lifetime Tans, you're getting your vitamin D all the way around. Here at Lifetime Tans, you pay a one-time fee, $149. You tan for a lifetime.
Now, speaking of these lay-down beds and all the beds you've got here, are we talking about facials included in there as well, so you can get your face tanned up?
That's right. Every single bed we have at Lifetime Tans has facial tanners. They have the option to turn them off if they don't, prefer that type of tan. But that's very unusual to find a level 1 bed with facial tanners. We have them all here.
Everything's pretty much high-tech. We're not talking about complete same tanning all the way around. You've got different temperatures on the bottom, different on the top, different on the face. Is that right?
We have a 10-minute high-speed beds on our low level. And in most salons that we've found, we were running 20-minute tan times last year. It takes more time to tan more people. Now we're running our low-end bed, what we call low-end, but it's really not. It's a 10-minute high-speed bed.
Let me ask you, as far as safety goes, important to have safety on the beds. You have controls, and how are those monitored?
That's right. They're controlled by a T-Max monitor. Once we set the time, that bed's going to automatically turn off.
Everything looks like it's pretty well sanitized.
You bet. We have actually the $1,000 challenge here at Lifetime Tans. We have all of our cleaners. We will actually do a 1,000 lifetime challenge. We tell them if our sanitizer is not at the exact 500 parts per million, we will actually give them $1,000. We ask anybody to take us up on the challenge. Nobody has, because we say, now if we do, we want you to buy a month. We will actually give you $1,000 if our test does not come up correct.
I don't want to do UV. I want something quick and to the point. Tell me about this Mystic.
The Mystic booth is wonderful. That's who really started the Mystic craze anyways, or the spray tan craze, I should say. So I went with the original. When we picked the Mystic spray tan, we went with the original. The people really started it all. You can't go wrong. I mean, it's a $40,000 tanning bed. UV free tanning, but boy, it gives you the perfect tan every time. We don't play with our solution like many other places. They might have a Mystic, but they're using a different solution. We actually use the solution that is actually made and manufactured from the Mystic, gives you the best results every time.
Fantastic. So you're talking about a bronzing look. Gone are the days of these bad mixes of orange-looking skin and all that type of thing.
That's right. We have never had one person come out and say they were orange from our booth. We kind of laugh about it, and we do joke about it. We say, if you want to turn orange or orange peel, you maybe got to go somewhere else, but you're not going to get it here.
The Sunless Tan is, first of all, it's instant gratification. I mean, we're talking about you got a prom coming up, you got a homecoming coming up, you've got a wedding coming down the road, a hot date down the road. Boy, you can walk in here on a Friday and probably by Saturday night be looking great.
That's right. This Mystic Spray solution is incredible. I mean, in 4 hours, it's kind of funny when the girls do it here, when I'm around them enough, and I say, hey, why don't you guys go try out the new, we just put a new solution in or something. Go try it out for the new girls we hire. And it's funny because they start looking like a chameleon throughout the day. As they start, the hours go, they start getting darker and darker. It's kind of fun, to see them change, throughout the day.
I think what a lot of people don't realize out there is also, as well as when it comes on the spray-on, we're not talking about a paint or a cosmetics total spray-on. This is a chemical process that is taking place and actually getting into the pores and making sure you look great.
That's right, and there's no chemical involved. It's all natural DHA, and we can breathe it. So when we're in the booth, if people are concerned about the fumes that are in it, it's all natural. DHA comes from a bee, and that's the product that makes the bronzing that goes into our skin. We also have a product we use conjunctively with that. We call it a double dip. We like to spray people, and then we can put them in our stand-up for 5 minutes. Kind of bakes that tan right in there. We're the only salon that can, well, not only salon, but if you're doing a mobile thing, we can actually do a more customized here because then you can kind of bake it into the pores. It gives an excellent results when you're done.
If you're thinking about coming down here to Lifetime Tans, maybe you went to a couple different places before, you're not happy with the results you found elsewhere, basically didn't look right, or maybe just didn't get the results you felt like you should have gotten, you definitely want to come down and talk to them here. Let me ask you, Paul, how do the memberships work? What do you got? What can they do?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, the first thing is we have no contracts here at Lifetime Tans. Memberships are really, we call our members more like guests. Most of our members here are lifetime members, where they paid the $149 lifetime and they never pay for tanning again. We have monthly, no contract. We have a single sessions. You buy 5, 10, or 20 sessions. We give half off for students, and we give half off all throughout the year, not just a special thing. So we try to treat every level on our brochure as a menu from the restaurant.
Absolutely, and so basically, it's not one size fits all. Yeah. It's basically you're going to fit anybody who walks through the doors out there. So folks, like any business out there, basically everything's on the front because they're just going to give you good quality service when you come in the doors. They've got the technology to back it. We're talking about a bunch of rooms here that basically they can get you in and out of here rather quickly. You can actually even go online. The website's at the bottom of the screen right there, which is lifetimetans.com. You're going to find on there that first of all, you're going to see a lot of the specials that they can run for you out there. They do honor competitors' coupons as well if you bring in something. And
yeah, we will beat and honor a coupon. We'll beat a coupon match and then beat it by 10%.
Fantastic. And so it's really simple. They've made it pretty easy for you to come on down and try them out. And as you'll see, you're going to walk in looking one way, and throughout the day, you're going to be a chameleon. By the end of the night and the next day, you're basically going to be looking like it's a tropical oasis like in here, but year-round.
We treat everybody just like a guest, just like at a 5-star resort.
Beautiful. You've got it there, folks. This is Gary Atencia with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.
Life